What's going on YouTube? It's your boy lilmikemikesix. I got a 1v1 here and I want to talk about that movie X-Men Days of Future Past, but first I want to explain what's going down in this match so you guys understand. This dude right here, G11, was in a full party with everybody you'll see in the lobby. I just kind of popped it up right there. I don't know if you guys could see it. It was pretty quick. I just kind of looked at the scoreboard. There it is right there again. But eventually you'll see me kind of look at it for a second. It'll be a little longer than what I just did there. But this dude was in a full party, him and 6 other guys, and they were playing, I believe it was TDM, Team Deathmatch, and these guys were all running Demigod. And I don't know if you guys know what Demigod is. This is Black Ops 1, of course. I don't know if you guys know what Demigod is, but it's basically like God mode and just regular mode kind of mixed together. It means that you have God mode on, but you can die. And if you guys don't understand what that means, it's basically like this. When you have God mode on, you're invisible and you can't die at all. Like no matter what you do, you can't die. You can't kill yourself even if you wanted to with God mode. You can hold a frag grenade forever and it'll never go off. Well, with Demigod mode, it's kind of like you can run the first time, like when you first spawn in, you can run, but you can't run after that. You can only walk. So what happened is, this guy was in a full party. Him and his whole team were in a full party, and they were using Demigod. Like every last one of them, all 6 other people on their team, and I knew they were running Demigod because one of their names, one of their like emblems, it didn't show up, so that automatically let me know that they're running Demigod. And you'll see it in a second. The guy is actually in the lobby who has the no emblem, so you'll see his like tag and you won't see a name by it, or an emblem. Well, it'll have his name but not like an emblem beside it, like a prestige emblem. Basically it'll be blank instead of having a prestige there. So I already knew that he was running God mode by himself. So I decided he's more than likely not going to run God mode. He's probably going to run Demigod mode to try to keep people from noticing. So what I decided to do was get in the match and knife them. So because you can kill them by knifing them, you get 1-hit knife. Anything melee, it's a 1-hit, and then the rest is guns. Is just like, if you get a headshot, then it's the normal amount of bullets that you can kill them with. But if you shoot them to the body, it won't do anything. But a headshot is 1-hit kill. You can 1-hit kill with a sniper, with Demigod and everything. So I decided to knife these guys though, just to piss them off, because I knew that a knife was 1-hit kill, so it wouldn't make a difference if I was knifing. And I'm good at knifing on this game. So I pretty much destroyed their team with the knife, and they were pissed because they didn't have any answers. And the thing is, once you kill them the first time, they can't run anymore. So now they have to slow walk. So if they're slow walking and I'm just running right up on them, hearing them, and then knifing them, making it hard for them. And look at this. I play like a little rookie right here. I just kind of little dip down right there. Some people call that snaking, but I wasn't doing it properly. And you guys would have saw that I wasn't even snaking really. I just was doing it to try to throw them off. But this guy turned off the what do you call it? He turned off the kill cams. And it's a smart move on his end. It's a smart move to turn the kill cams off. I've never ever and this is weird. This is the first 1v1 that I've ever played with no kill cams. So it was kind of confusing. I didn't know if he was hard scoping me or whatever. It didn't matter to me, honestly. But I had no clue how what he turned it off for. And then I found out that these guys actually turn kill cam off so that they can spawn trap you better, and it is annoying. That's why he's going to get such a lead on me in this match, because he was just basically spawn trapping me to the point where it was nothing I can do. Because with the spawn trap that he does, it's basically like no kill cam. So as soon as you spawn in, he already is aimed in shooting at that spot. He already knows, and there's no delay, so he knows exactly which spawn you're going to be at depending on where he kills you at. Like, see how he rushes over here? He already knows that I'm right here. So he's already right there to spawn trap me. You see that? But anyways, this guy, he thought he was going to be able to beat me. and he talked a lot of noise. Him and his buddies, all of them did. They sit here and talk a lot of noise to me, and they called me a hacker because I beat them using a knife and things, and it's pretty funny. It's so funny watching these guys sit here and hack the game in a full lobby, and one guy foiled their little plans. One guy foiled their plans. So one guy beats a group full of hackers. It's just weird. It's funny too. But anyways, guys, I went to go see X-Men Days of Future Past last night, and wow, that movie was amazing. It was great. I loved it. It went completely different than how I expected it to go. It was nothing like what I expected, and it's probably because I've been a fan of X-Men, and I've loved X-Men, and sometimes, like me, if I watch a movie and I want more, I'll go watch like whatever cartoon they had out. So I'll explain this real quick so some of you guys understand what I mean by this. When the first 3 X-Men movies came out, and I wanted to see more, and I thought Jean Grey was dead, and it was just the end of the series. Well, she was dead, but and it was the end of the series. I thought that was the end of the series. I thought that was going to be the last movie, and I wanted more. So I didn't go research and find out if they were coming out with a new movie. So what I did was I actually went and downloaded, well, not downloaded, but I went on the web and got Netflix, and I watched every single X-Men cartoon from the 94 series X-Men. I tried to watch the 80s version with Logan, or Wolverine, but he was speaking some different tone of voice. Like, he was like, I don't know, he didn't have an American tone. He had like a Canadian, well, not even a Canadian, but like a, I don't know, he sounded like he was Australian or something. I don't know. But me myself, I always go back and I'll watch every single episode. So I saw the entire 94 series of X-Men, and I got a chance to see all of the X-Men Days of Future Past episodes. So I already knew about all of X-Men Days of Future Past. I already knew how it was planned out. I knew about Bishop. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so I'll talk about the X-Men cartoon rather than the X-Men movie. In the movie, there's a difference, and some of you guys may know this by the trailer. Since it is in the trailer, I'll just talk about the stuff that's in the trailer so I don't spoil the movie for you. Basically, Wolverine goes back into the past, but in the cartoon, it was Bishop who went back into the past. And for those of y'all who don't know who Bishop is the black guy with the M on his face, and that basically means mutant. And the Sentinels were a lot different. They changed the Sentinels a lot. And a lot of people were saying, like, this is the first time we've ever seen a Sentinel in X-Men. Actually, it's not. Because there was an X-Men a while back where Logan was actually in training. I think it was X-Men 3. Where Logan was in training with Colossus and Kitty Pryde. And I don't know. I think it was Frost or whatever his name is. He was basically in training with them, and they cut off, like, Colossus threw Logan up, and then Logan's cut off a Sentinel head. That's the Sentinels that I remember from the cartoon. The Sentinels that they brought into this movie were a lot different. They seemed a lot different. They seemed a whole heck of a lot more powerful than any Sentinels that I've ever remembered. I mean, I don't remember Sentinels being that beast. I mean, Sentinels, they were designed to just kill mutants. They were good, but they weren't that good. They weren't. I'm not going to explain how they were in the movie, but I'll just say they were good. And then also, I like the way that the movie ended. I love the way that the movie ended. It sets us up for Apocalypse. And guys, stay in the movies theater if you want to see what Apocalypse is going to look like, because a lot of people don't know Apocalypse's backstory. But like I said before, I've watched the entire cartoon series. I've seen X-Men Days of Future Past cartoon series, so I pretty much know the backstory of Apocalypse. And then some people say you can read the comics. I'm not a big comic fan, but I can tell you this: I know that the cartoon explained enough to where I know about Apocalypse. I know about him being ancient, like Egyptian king and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm saying that right, if it was an ancient Egyptian king, but I know that he was like a pharaoh like type guy or something like that. And basically, you're going to get a chance to see what Apocalypse looks like. And I didn't like the way he looked. I don't know, maybe it was just too fast of a glimpse and I just missed it or something. But he actually looked like a young kid, and it's weird. He doesn't look like Apocalypse. Like, he doesn't look like this buff guy that I expected him to be. I expected Apocalypse to be huge, kind of like a big, like The Rock. I mean, that's honestly, if they, that would have been a perfect person to put in the movie as Apocalypse to me is The Rock, because he has the same head shape as and I mean, he's kind of big, and to me Apocalypse is a big guy. He's not a small guy, and this dude looks like a kid, honestly. I could have been wrong. I could have, maybe the glimpse was too fast or something like that, but they're going to show Apocalypse, and I mean, they're going to say his ancient Egyptian name. It's like Shirai Ryu or something. I don't know. It's Shararai or something. I can't tell you guys exactly what his name is, but I know it's something that starts with an S, and it's like Shirarai or something. But that's the name that they're going to be chanting in the movies. I can't remember if that's the name that they're chanting, but I know that's exactly what they were saying, because I remember them saying that was like one of the aliases he went by. And also Quicksilver, I'm not going to tell you guys because I don't want to ruin it for some of y'all who don't know the backstory to Quicksilver. Don't go Google it. Just watch the movie and then Google it, so then that way you guys can understand more about Quicksilver if you didn't already know. But he did really good. He's one of the guys who's gonna make you laugh. He's probably the first guy who's gonna make you laugh in the movie. And look at this. I wound up beasting this dude right here. He thought he was gonna win. But if you guys do want to see X-Men Days of Future Past, I definitely recommend it. It's basically going to open the X-Men storyline. The whole entire X-Men universe will be back open, and you'll see when you watch it. All right, thank you for watching, and peace.